Okay, I get it. Both store the value and both do something with the value. But exactly what? So in today's video, we'll actually understand what useRef and useState exactly do with that value and what exactly is the difference between the two. And we'll understand where to use what. Okay, so I have actually prepared a very small counter button, right? So whenever I click on it, the UI gets updated and there is a re-render that gets called. Okay, now when we look at the code, so a very simple code, very simple counter button. There is a use state with initial value is 0. There is a console that I added to understand that whenever the UI gets updated, the counter whenever the counter gets updated, we get this log. Okay, and a button and a value. Okay, so now what we'll do is um instead of actually using useState, we'll use useRef and we'll exactly understand the difference. Okay, so what we'll do is I'll just write count const sorry count equals to useRef. We'll initialize it with 0. What we'll write is increment equals to count dot current 1. Okay, and we'll also log the value count dot current. Okay, and what we'll do is uh, we'll we have to add this function here. Okay, what I've done is basically I've used useRef. I have made a increment function, and what that function will do, it will just increment the value and it will log the value. There is this kind of the same. Okay, but let's go back to our UI. We'll just update it. Okay, so now as you can see, everything is updated, reset, and we get an initial re-rendered console that we have added. Now whenever I click on the button, as you can see, the count gets increased, but we are not seeing anything in the UI, and that's basically the difference. That's basically the difference between useState and useRef. In useState, the state gets re-rendered, but in useRef, we actually update the references, due to which the state never gets updated. Okay, and that is the main issue that you people face while using it. They don't understand this very small concept. Okay, now let's just understand where to use ref. The first one is DOM. Whenever you have to access DOM, for example input references, where this is used the most time, if I'm being honest, there you should use useRef, right? Then after DOM access, you should use where you don't want to update the UI, but you want the value, yeah, to be updated. Okay, the next one is when you are using time intervals, for example set interval or set timeout, there you should use ref. Okay, uh, and to understand it in a very simple way, whenever you have to change UI, you should use state. But other than that, you have whenever you want to uh, just use your value, and it should get updated regularly, but you don't want to use UI, you don't want to re-render UI, use ref. And that's it. That's basically the difference. I hope you guys like the video, and if you guys want me to go in depth of use ref or something, let me know. Bye bye.